All right, YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about how it is to be completely shredded. That's like below 10% body fat. As you guys seen in the thumbnail, I was pushing maybe around 7% body fat when I was completely shredded for show day, which I competed for an all natural bodybuilder competition in classic man physique down in Dayton, Ohio. It was pretty good. It was an amazing experience. But what are some of the benefits of actually being shredded? So one is when you're shredded that lean, you actually look bigger than when you are bulked because your muscles come out a lot better. You're vascular. You look completely peeled. You look unnatural, as they will say, and just superhuman. It's just a crazy experience to even get that low in body fat. But it takes a lot to even get that low in body fat. And you really have to train really, really, really hard to get that lean and that shredded look. So it was an amazing experience to get down that low of body fat and to walk on stage and actually just compete. And I will be entering another bodybuilder show where I probably won't be as shredded as that because I will weigh a lot more. I'll be at, right now I'm at 190. I'm trying to get to 200 and then I'll drop back down to at least like 182 and then hit show day next year in April 25th, 2026. So some of the benefits of being shredded is people will come to you and say, hey, how'd you do that? Hey, how do you look like that? Hey, how can I look like that? Which they do not understand that it takes a long time to even get to that state and to look exactly pristine like that, to get the striations all in the body and get that dry, hard look that a lot of people want. A lot of things come with it. Just like I said, people come ask you questions. You can get clientele. You can help others build muscle and show them that you have the right information to get to that point. Another thing for the fellas, females will come your way also just because you're peeled and you are walking around with an aesthetic cut physique that a lot of men do not have. I like to say it as the 1 percentile because a lot of men do not focus on their body, which you truly should. That is the goal. That is the key. Like they say, your body is your temple, and you want to be able to show it wherever you go, wherever you walk, especially if you want to fill your clothes out, fill your arm sleeves, and just have that shredded cut look. Now, for me, the benefits of being that shredded is very hard to maintain, but you will not believe how defined your body look when you get below that 10% body fat. And how I did it is I cut very hard. I went from 176 down to 157 pounds, and that had me peeled. And from there, all I ate for a couple weeks was like chicken salad and water. I had my calorie deficit. It was not a calorie intake. Right now, I'm on a bulk. That's a calorie intake, and a calorie increase is where I eat more. But the calorie deficit is when I ate less, and I was able to shred body weight and also keep the muscle and maybe only lose a little bit of the muscle. And that didn't really bother me because I knew I was going to get that shredded, peeled look. As this picture, as I show you on that thumbnail, I will probably never look like that again, but I'll probably be bigger than that and still look as defined when I go to cut down next year again. Just like I said, you get women come after you, you get the men who want to build their physique come after you, and you get the knowledge that you can share with people to show them that you can get below this body fat, which is below 10% body fat. It's amazing that you can even push the human body to even go that far. I never thought I would be able to do something like this ever in a lifetime, but I ended up doing it, that was crazy. I looked up a bodybuilder competition, went right for it. I was doing a bunch of research and I scoped out the guys and see what they looked like, and I still walked out in dead last, which is crazy work. But I did not focus on my legs, which I should have. Legs kind of win shows when it comes to certain part of the bodybuilder shows. But this is not even if you want to bodybuild. This is just if you want to get your body down to a low percentage. I recommend 10 to 15% is still ideal, and still you will see some type of abs. Right now, I'm probably right out 12% body fat or something like that, maybe 13, 14. And I still got visible abs at 190 pounds, and I probably will still have visible abs at 200 pounds. But I eat very cleanly, I eat very good. So I eat a lot of chicken, turkey, and a lot of protein, and a lot of fruits and vegetables. A lot of fruits and vegetables, which helps me have correct bowel movements that a lot of people don't understand. You got to use that bathroom regularly. You know what I mean? You can't be all backed up and hold up and bloated all the time. You got to also get that water intake through. Muscles is actually, got carbohydrate. Hydrate is in the muscle. You know what I mean? It's in the word. So there's a lot of water in the muscles, which helps fills the muscles. So that's one. That's a couple key elements of being shredded, and how you are able to get shredded is be on a calorie deficit, workout intensely, workout for the workouts that work for you. Train hard, remain strong, and keep on pushing, and you can get as low as you need to that 7% to that 10% ratio, and get that shredded, cut, dry look. And it's just insane. And you can do it all naturally. You do not need steroids. You do not need enhancers or testosterone to boost your ego or even boost your confidence in your body. Do it the all natural way. Like right now, my physique just took almost 3 years to build, and that took a lot. But come show day next year, I will shred back down and get completely shredded. And I love the benefits from it. You can see every crease in the muscles. You can just see the definition just pops through the roof. It's insane of how well the body holds up, but it is unattainable. So what that means is you will not be able to keep this for a long period of time. The body does not like to stabilize at that spot. It is not ideal to keep your body this way at all. That's why I went right into a bulk. I'm in a bulk right now. So I'm at the calorie surplus, and I eat a lot more than I was before. So probably around 3,000 calories, maybe 3,500 calories a day if I can get it in, and get at least like 200 to 210 grams of protein a day, just so I can get my protein intake. Also, I get my water intake in. I'm also on creatine, and that really helps fill out the muscles a little bit more and keep the water flowing through the body and make it look a little poofier. But that is some of the ways and some of the things that comes with being completely shredded. A lot of people will look at you a lot different because it shows that you are carrying your body way different than others, and it shows that you care for yourself, and that you are strong, and that you depend on the way you look. It shows that you are working towards something, working towards goals. And maybe some person don't like that because they look at you and see that you are completely fit, you're completely on the right path, and they're like, wow, look at this guy. He got all his muscles and he's completely shredded. He must do everything he can to maintain that, which we do, and that is the price we pay to maintain that low percentage of body fat. And I see a lot of people out there with really, really low percentage body fat. And another thing that comes with it is you look big, but you're actually small. So when I was that lean, I actually had less muscle than what I have now. Now I look way bigger in the aspect of muscle, but for definition, I look way smaller, if that makes sense. I'm just not as defined anymore, so you can't see the creases of the muscles, and also just a lot of the obliques coming out, the abs. My abs looked insane a couple months ago compared to what they look now because I got more body fat. But there's nothing wrong with carrying a body fat if you can maintain it and also have a decent structure when it comes to carrying the body fat and dropping the body fat. I'm just on the bulk right now because I am getting stronger and also building more muscle. So when I cut down again, I won't lose that much muscle and I will still have lots more muscle than I had before on that show day. So, like I said, it's unattainable, but you look bigger even though you're smaller. Woman with glare, man will look, man with glare. They will want to come into you, gravitate to you, and ask you how can they do that. But most men will never ever get that low of a body fat percentage, and that's just the way it is. Like people might look at that picture on his thumbnail and say, "Oh, he wasn't even 7%." When actually I might have been 6%. I don't know, but I know it was very very low, very low for me to even be that defined. And I loved every last bit of it. The pictures was insane. The the attention was insane, and walking on stage was insane. But I made sure I brought my A game and didn't bring a super fluffy physique when it came to show day. And that was my very first show, and I will be doing another one, like I said, next year. And hopefully I'm prepared for this one, and I will drop back down and get nice and cut and jacked. And just walking around with the mass I have now, it still shows structure and discipline. It shows drive and shows that I'm working towards something and I'm healing the body and I take care of my body. And you can do the same. Just know that you got to fight for it. Know that you can get it done. It does take a lot to drop your body percentage down like that, but you can do a lot of fast and make sure you get them sit-ups in, get them push-ups in, and lift that weight. And lots of cardio will help build that muscle and burn that fat down so you can get shredded and get that cut look that you deserve. Like I'd like to tell my people and to my viewers, let's become strong, let's become very strong. Like I said, I'll be doing a lot more different videos like this, showing you guys and just talking to you guys a little differently because my viewers sometimes have a small attention span. Like I'm editing videos sometimes and they get like 50 seconds of watch hour time, just 50 seconds of duration time. I mean, somebody watched this video 10-minute video for 50 seconds and clicked off and got out of it. So that's why I'm going to be doing more videos like this and talking about getting nice and shredded. Try to keep you guys occupied and keep you guys viewed in. I'm trying new things and I'm hoping they are working out. If you guys like content like this, hit the subscribe button. If you guys like how these videos are turning out, hit the like button. Also, don't be afraid to comment to boost the algorithm. Just comment something simple like, I want to get shredded, and I'll send you a link or send you information for you to go about your fitness journey. And I can also do one-on-one conversations with you so we can see what you guys are going through and see where you guys are headed to. And do you want to get shredded? Do you want to bulk? Do you want to come in between? Do you want to build muscle? Do you want to lose fat? What do you want to do here for you on this channel? And I just got off work today, like an hour ago. Just ate chicken and mashed potatoes. So those were mashed potatoes right from the potato, peeled them, cooked them, boom. Ate the chicken, was nothing else. That is a lean meal right there. You got your carbs from potatoes, you got your protein from the chicken, and I do eat a lot, I do eat excessively, but that's because I'm on a bulk stage. But when it came to the cut stage, I really focused on my meal plans and watching what I ate. But like I said, I always eat lean anyways, which is turkey and chicken. So that's a leaner meat anyways. So I supplement all my meat for like ground turkey, turkey burgers, turkey bacon, whatever it is. I like to eat turkey and it keeps me relatively lean with low body fat percentage. So this video will be for you if you want to get that low body fat percentage and you want to work towards your goals on getting shredded and cut. And I hope this was helpful. And like I said, I'm going to be doing more videos like this for you guys and sharing a lot more of my knowledge of what I went through and what I've been through. And a lot of guys won't reach that top physique that they want. You got to put in the work for it. You got to actually grind for it over a long period of time with consistency. Muscle doesn't come overnight. Shredded looks doesn't come from overnight. That is actually you have to lock in and focus to even get to that state or get to that goal. It's unattainable, so you won't have it for long, but make sure you do what you can with it. Get your pictures, go on stage, and do your posing, and teach others how to get to that state of that physique if that's something you want to do. But there's a lot of benefits when it comes to being shredded, and you deserve them if that's what you want. There's a lot of benefits when coming to being bulked. But I don't recommend you be overly obese bulked where you're just a giant stomach and you have muscle and you can lift a crazy amount of work pounds. That's not the ideal body, man. That's just not it. You know, I'm not into the strongman thing. I'm into the aesthetic physique with strong abilities, and you can lift heavy weights while still obtaining a six pack, lean, big muscles, and you have that good build on you. You're not just humongous, you know what I mean? And just that's just not the way to go. You always want to be have an aesthetic physique. You want like a Greek slash anime physique is what you truly want. If you clicked on the channel, because I mean you've seen the picture and you're like, wow, I kind of want to get that shredded. But that is that is a lot to get that shredded, and it has a lot to do with the meal prepping, what you eat, how you work out, and another thing is you need to get that sleep in because the muscles don't grow when you're just sitting there lifting weights. The muscle doesn't grow as soon as you get done lifting that weight. You tear the muscle down, you sleep and rest, and that muscle rebuilds. It's how it works. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching, man. We're gonna have some more heat dropping your way. I hope this was helpful onto you maybe getting shredded and cut in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go.